Hi everybody and welcome to the Unquendor Guitars workshop. My name is Daniel and this is another part in the video series where I'm building one of my guitars, and in this episode I'm going to be making the body. I'm going to make the guitar body from this lovely one piece of black limba that's selected during a live stream by people in chat. And of course this guitar is going to get a lovely quilted maple top that needs to be book matched first. Yeah, this lovely set of quilted big leaf maple is almost book matched perfectly already. So the only thing I need to do is clean up these two edges using my plane so I can glue these halves together to make a top. I put the top aside to let the glue cure for just a couple of moments, and in the meantime we're going to focus on making the body. Lovely job, a lot of cutting, a lot of routing, but the first thing I need to do is figure out which part of the body blank I'm going to use for this guitar. And the nice thing about having a single piece guitar body, I can put the template wherever I want. I don't have to take the seam between two halves into account. And I think I want a lot of this coloring on the back of the guitar. So I think this is going to be the placement where I draw in the center line. So, and mark where the guitar body is going to be. So now with everything marked, I can take the blank to the bandsaw. And with the template still attached to the body, I can start routing the control cavity. I've set up the router with a tiny router bit and a copy ring that allows me to run the router along the edge of this template. The glue on the top had fully cured, so I took it from the clamps and now I'm using a small little block plane to try and get the top as flat as possible. So, with the top level, I've used a template to draw out the outline for the top. So now I can go to the bandsaw and the router table to cut out the actual top. So here's our nice little top all cleaned up, but as you can see, it currently is too small to fit the body. That's because I'm going to inlay the top into the body, and to help me route the cavity for that inlay top, I'm going to use this template which fits snugly around the body. And now I can take this over to my router table and start routing the cavity for the inlay top. So now with the cavity routed and cleaned up, the top should fit in seamlessly. It's a very tight squeeze and it's always a bit scary to do, but yeah, here we go. Let's apply some glue and glue in the top. So, last clamp. Yeah, this glue up is always a bit stressful. It's such a tight fit that I really have to use clamps to press in the top, and I have to hurry because the glue is setting and swelling the wood, making it an even tighter fit. But I think everything went well, and the only thing left to do now is let the glue cure overnight and then take off the clamps and check the result. It's been a few days since the last clip, so the glue had plenty of time to cure. And now it's time to remove all the clamps and clean up the top surface of the guitar body. After cleaning the body, it's time to route the neck pocket. I need the neck pocket before I can do anything else. So what I did, I attached the neck to the body using a clamp, and it's dead center on the center line. So the center line of the neck matches with the center line of the body. On the sides of the heel of the neck, I've attached two aluminium bars with a point at the end. And now I'm going to use my protractor to measure between those 2 points and the center line on the guitar body. And if both measurements on each side of the center line are equal, I know my neck is in line with the center line of the guitar body. And all I have to do is gently tap the neck at the end so it turns ever so slightly until both measurements are equal. And to help me route the pocket, I'm creating my own template by attaching pieces of multiply to the body and snug up against the existing neck. And after letting the CA glue cure for just a couple of moments, what I'm left with is a neck pocket template that fits this neck absolutely perfect. So I removed the templates, so now I can check if the neck actually fits in the neck pocket. It seems to go in fairly well. Remove the clamp and let's check if I can lift the body, which I can. It's a nice and tight neck joint. Now that we've fitted the neck to the body, it's time to start placing the bridge. I'm using a hip shot fixed bridge. And in order to place the bridge on the body, I of course first need to figure out where the scale length is going to be. For this guitar I'm using a 25.5 inch scale length, so that's 648 millimeters in metric. So I'm going to align 648 with the knot line on this side of the neck, And I'm using a square, place it on the body like so, on the center line of the guitar body. I can remove my straight edge and make a little mark. And on that mark with my protractor I'm going to draw in the scale length. To help me drill the holes for the bridge, I disassembled the bridge so I can mark all the holes. And I know I need to place the front of the bridge 5 millimeters in front of the scale length. So I'm going to make a mark right here, and this is where the front of the bridge should go. And this helps me to mark where the first mounting hole needs to be. After drilling all the holes required for the bridge, it's time to figure out where to put the pickups. Well, the neck pickup is always easiest. I always reinstall the neck, take an old pickup ring, push it up against the neck and just mark the 2 mounting holes for the pickup in the pickup ring, and this gives me the center line for the neck pickup. And for the bridge pickup there might be a mathematical equation or formula to determine where to best place the bridge pickup, but I always do it by eye. I like it to be a moderate gap in between the front of the bridge and the back of the pickup ring, and sound wise this has always given me a good result. So by eye about 8 millimeters from the front of the bridge to the back of the pickup ring, and I make one little mark and I use a protractor to make a line perpendicular to the other side for the center line of the pickup. And with all the marks in place I can attach my template and start routing the cavities for the pickups. Nice. So, and at this point I forgot to turn on my mic, so there was no audio on this clip, but I just finished drilling the holes between the pickup cavities and from the pickup cavity to the control cavity for the wiring later on. And now it's time to start doing the body and belly carve. The carve on the front of the guitar is almost done. There's a lot of cleaning up to do, but before I go and do that, I'm first going to do the belly carve. So, I'm done cleaning all the edges and removing all the tool marks left by carving the body with some sandpaper, and now it's time to drill the hole for the output jack. So here we go. It seems like I'm ready to glue in the neck and make a guitar out of these two parts, but before I continue, I'm first going to do a final check to see if the neck is at the correct height inside the neck pocket. I really want to end up with the correct string height where the bridge is going to sit, so I'm going to take a measurement right here, which is perfect, and right here as well to see if my neck has a tiny bit of a back angle, which it has. So I think I'm ready to glue in the neck. And gluing in the neck is pretty straightforward. Make sure all the gluing surfaces are nice and clean. Apply some glue and press in the neck. Here we go. Yeah, the neck glue up went absolutely perfect, and I couldn't be more happy with how everything went and how this guitar is turning out. So yeah, the only thing for me left to do right now is grab myself a cup of coffee and let this joint cure overnight, and then it's time to carve the heel to body transition, make the cover plate for the control cavity, and of course get this guitar ready for finish. But unfortunately that will all have to wait until the next episode. So yeah, I hope to see you all there. If you liked this episode, you can let me know by leaving a like, leaving a comment, question or suggestion in the comment section down below, and this really helps me to improve my content and other viewers to find my videos, so I can grow my channel, so I can keep making these kinds of videos for you guys. That said, if you're new to my channel and you really liked what you've seen and you don't want to miss the next episode, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and have set your little notification bell to notify all, and you get notified when I upload something new or go live with a live stream. If you like to support me more direct, you have probably seen me wear this t-shirt throughout this video, and it's the new Unquendor Guitars t-shirt with all the current Unquendor Guitars models on it as a line drawing. So it's the Pantera, the Sonia, the Nessa, one we're building now, and of course the Phoenix. And it's available in both a long sleeve, that's nice for the springtime, and of course when summer comes, there's also a short sleeve t-shirt in a very heavy quality, and I'm very happy with how these turned out. So if you'd like to support me more direct, get yourself a nice t-shirt from the Unquendor Goodie store underneath this video, or via the link in the video description down below. So yeah, thank you guys, I really appreciate all your support. But that's it for this week's episode. I hope to see you all in the next one, but until then, as always, take care and bye bye.